Audience, how's it going? This one is gonna be pretty short. Um, I just want to talk about a specific issue. It's kind of an issue. Um, because it doesn't piss me off as it used to, but I see there's a lot of BS about the concept of divine masculine, divine feminine. Okay, and people are talking as if there's some sort of drama between divine masculine and divine feminine. People are, from twin flame cults and alike. Um, and I just want to pinpoint one problem with that is that what makes masculine divine and what makes the masculine divine is that a masculine is in union with the feminine. Okay? There is no divine masculine without a divine feminine. There is no divine feminine without divine masculine. It's just divine. Why is it divine? It's because divine. It's the vine of two. It's already, they're two together. They're dancing. There's no drama there. It's a dance. There's no conflict. The very definition of divinity is when there is a harmony between the masculine and the feminine, complete harmony. So when you say, oh, divine masculine right now is, running away or chasing, shut your little mouth. What are you talking about? You're talking about the ego masculine. Divine masculine is already one with the feminine. It's not running from anything. Already in infinite bliss with the feminine. And the feminine is infinite bliss with the masculine. That's what the divine means. So, respectfully, please question shit. Don't just say things and confuse the crap out of people. Because now people will people think that divine masculine is this, which has nothing to do with divine. This is just same old ego. Same old ego. No difference. And the same thing with the divine feminine. This is why I have a huge distaste when talking about divinity, and they talking divinity in the same dramatic, separative terms. As when a woman or a man speaks about it, and they trying to become divine masculine, or they trying to become divine feminine, and it's just something doesn't click because there is no divine masculine without divine feminine, and there is no divine feminine without divine masculine. At that point, please, I'm trying to communicate something. At that point, if we're talking about divinity, all dramas end. There's no runner, there's no chaser, there's none. It's just dance. It's just making love. That's all it is in divinity. Divinity doesn't give a fuck about your drama, about little fucking problems. That's what divinity is. And you can never be divine if you are still living in duality. If you're still believing that these stories, I don't know if it resonates with you or not, but I just want to say this. And if you don't believe in this idea that there is such thing as a divine masculine who has its own agenda, as if what divine masculine wants is different to what divine feminine wants. Divinity means is this, whatever, there is such a connection that whatever you desire, they desire. What they desire, you desire. It's one. It's one. It's an infinite fulfillment of infinite desires. That's what divine is. So that's what it ends. All your bullshit, all your dramas, and all your fucking nonsense that you're trying to engage, it ends at divine levels. It ends. Don't talk about divine levels. Don't use that word, divine, if you're still talking about the karmic dramas or the nonsense. Where, by the way, there is no solution. You see what I'm saying? the way you win this game is by not playing it. And there's so much suffering there because belief system has been formed, and so there's so much suffering there. Fuck that, I don't know if there's any kind of belief system created more suffering than the twin flame cult. You don't really need to create any kind of beliefs about that. Well, you met someone that you feel very strong connection with, and they triggered the crap out of you. Okay, well, you've discovered a lot of triggers. Work on your triggers, face those triggers. Don't sweep it under the rug. Have that experience of having strong connection with somebody where you don't have any other option but to transmute all your triggers and not to have the pain anymore. The thing is that if you are avoiding the pain, you're bound to suffer. I want to separate those two. The suffering and pain is not the same. Pain is a something that just happens. Okay, suffering is when you are trying to avoid pain and creating more of it. And it ends at the level of divine. Okay, and divine feminine is a pure surrender, and masculine is a pure courage, or pure love, pure light, if you will. Okay, there's no matter of opinions anymore. If you don't have enough lady balls to surrender, there's not going to be a divine love for you, which is the only one love there is. And if you don't have man balls to have courage, there's no divine love for you either. You're still living in your bullshit life and holding on to the belief systems that believe that it makes you feel safe. There is no safety when you're jumping into divine. There is no backup. There is no, and if you're trying to hold on to some sort of safety mechanism where it's time for you to completely open your heart, but you're not for real, then it won't work. You're going to go back to the same cycles. This is why the reason I'm making this video is to just give more respect to divinity, and honestly, divinity cannot be touched by words either. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, okay, so that's my little spank to people who were using these terms in a incorrect way and still splitting them up, still splitting and separating the man and the woman, the main and the masculine and the feminine. They're still in a duality, in a split, but talking about divinity. Nope. You cannot use this word. I mean, see, yeah, you can, but that's not what you're talking about. You're using the word divine masculine, but you're talking about ego masculine. And so, if you're talking about divine masculine, ego masculine, if you think that's divinity, then it's a super ego, which is way more difficult to overcome. Because what super ego is? The devil. But you won't fool me. Anyway, peace. See you in the next one.